Today we are going to discuss about the one-sided limit. So one-sided limit means limit at, suppose at the point x is equal c we are discussing, then we have limit from left hand side or limit from right hand side, and we denote this as limit x tends to c minus f of x. This is left hand limit, and limit x tends to c plus f of x. We say this one is right hand limit. We also says that limit x tends to c f of x exists if limit x tends to c plus f of x is equal limit x tends to c minus f of. Now consider this graph to discuss the limit for the function. So let's this function is graph, the function is given for fx. So we have the point here, the domain of this function is minus 5 to 5 at x is equal minus 4. So at x equal minus 4, you have here, you are coming from this side and this side. So this is x is equal minus 4. So when you coming from the left hand side to the minus 4, you have this curve. So therefore, limit x tends to minus 4 minus f of x, which is equal 5. Then take the right hand side limit, limit x tends to minus 4 plus fx. So when you come in the right hand side, this and this curve is going here, so therefore the value is equal 16. And it says that limit exists, so this implies limit x tends to minus 4 f of x does not exist. You check from the left hand side, so limit x tends to f of x. So how the graph is going? Graph is going here, so to 4. So this is equal 4. Now from the right hand side, limit x tends to 2 plus f of x is equal, the graph is coming to 3. So limit x tends to 2 f of x do not exist, as limit x tends to 2 minus f of x is not equal limit x tends to 2 plus f of x. Okay, our next case is at x is equal 4, this point. So from the left hand side, we have limit x tends to 4 minus f of x, which is equal, the graph is going to 9. And when you come from the right hand side, limit x tends to 4 plus f of x, which is also coming to 9. So this implies limit x tends to 4 f of x is equal 9, because the left hand side limit and right hand side limit are equal. Next is at x is equal 5. So at x equal 5, you see here, you have here only the left hand side. So you will have here limit x tends to 5 minus f of x, which is going to here 11. So this is equal 11. Limit x tends to 5 plus fx, do not exist. Hence, also limit x tends to 5 f of x, do not exist. X is equal minus 5. So minus 5 is here, and in this case you will see that you have only the right hand limit, and when it's right hand limit it goes to 5. So therefore limit x tends to minus 5 plus fx, which is equal 5. Limit x tends to minus 5 minus fx, do not exist, implies limit x tends to minus 5 f of x, do not exist. That's all we have about the one side.